right, it's Camilla Rose on Capital XTRA Evenings, and I'm joined by a very talented individual on the show today. He has just dropped a song with Ramz Odumodublvck. He knows a thing or two about winning. He won the FA Cup back in 2017, and he's just a vibe, both on and off the pitch in terms of music and football. I'm with Alex Iwobi, a.k.a. 17, everyone. Can we make some noise? Woo! Come on, there's a lot of people in the studio right now. How are you doing, my darling? How's life?
Life's good. Life's like you said, vibes. I'm just on vibes.
You are here to talk about your brand new single, Hop Out, which is sick. Obviously, you've got on it Ramz and Odumodublvck, two very, very strong collabs. Tell me about the background. How did it come about? How did you even get into the studio? Because a lot of people might just know you from football.
So to be fair, I've been making music since I was like in year 9. So I've always been going to the studio and having vibes. But with Ramz has always supported Arsenal. So when I played for Arsenal, I met him through like just charity stuff. And we built a relationship from then for like a good 5-7 years now, something like that. Then with Odumodublvck, I made a song with him by accident like 6 years ago.
How'd you make a song by accident?
So I have a family friend called Ace Keys. He lives in Nigeria. I went to a studio there when I was meant to be playing for Nigeria. Made a song, then he said, he's going to get one of his friends to jump on. He said, Odumodublvck. I didn't know him at the time.
Yeah.
But his verse was cold. I was like, this is cold. So to get this song together, literally, I made a song. The chorus was made by Ramz, and I was there in the studio and done my verse. Then Odumodu said, let me hear some songs. Sent him the open verse. He said, this is the one I want to jump on. But you know when people say they're going to jump on, it's going to take time.
Yeah, you're like, okay, you're going to jump on. All right, let me go with my life.
Yeah, like, I didn't think anything of it. But to be fair, in a month, boom, he sent it. I was like, this guy's dropped heat quick.
That's kind of quick, a month. Because I know I speak to some artists and they're like 6 months down the line.
Yeah, because
a year later.
I want pressure because normally they're busy, they have things going on. But I was lucky that someone, especially as big as him, was able to I was dropped in a month. So I was happy.
That's amazing. And do you know what? I feel like the song for me, it feels very much like the start of summer, the start of like rooftop kind of vibes is setting. Like, if you've got a nice car, the top might be down. Like, is that the vibe you wanted for the track?
When I first made it, me and my boys, the topic was like Dubai. So I'm talking about Dubai. I'm talking about the vibes, like the summertime. Like vibes. And then Ramz brought his own little vibe to it. So when I sent it to Odumodu, I didn't know what to expect. And then he just brought like the vibes, that how we'd hop out the motor, how we do our own things and how we vibe. So yeah, it just naturally blended well. So it was good.
Is that the start of like something a bit wider that you're working on, like a project? Or is this sort of like, let's see how this goes? And then is anything else like, what like the long-term plan of it is?
So the music, obviously, it was just a thing where like I'll just go studio with my friends and just literally vibe, whatever what's in our mind. We just literally lay it on the verse or lay a chorus with it. And then now it's like, me and my team are trying to strategically put a plan. So maybe there might be a little EP or something coming in. I don't know. Depends on the guy in the green, innit? We'll see about that.
I honestly love the fact that as well, it kind of feels like, obviously you've known Ramz for like quite a long time as well. And Odumodublvck, that first came about like almost like 6 years ago, like you said. So it kind of feels like to me, it's like actually like music is where your heart is like lying at the moment as well. Would you kind of agree with that? Or are you like, kind of just having fun with it? I like vibing.
I like to have fun and vibes with anything. If it's something like, for example, like fashion, like I would like to try and get involved in it. But I've been doing music for like I said, since year 9. I've come from a Nigerian background where you can just literally walk to the bathroom, you're hearing music. You can walk to the corner shop, you go in the car, like church, like just music everywhere you go. So music's always been inside my blood. So yeah, as well as football, I've loved music as well. Yeah,
and you spoke a bit about, being, obviously you've got Nigerian heritage and obviously you grew up in like, East London, Essex. What kind of sounds was you listening to growing up who sort of inspired you as like an artist? Because I feel like I'm from South London and there's certain artists who really kind of shape people when they're making music. So who are the artists who you were listening to growing up?
Like I said, you said a Nigerian background, so I was listening to like Wizkid, there was Burna Boy, there's Davido, like there's a few Nigerian artists there, Wande Cole, there's Fino. And then obviously when I'm going to school, there'll be like the Chip, the Gigs, the Twos. So that's what I was listening to. So like I've learnt how and I've met some of them as well. So I've seen how they work in the studio and how they produce their music. So I've kind of taken on board when I'm doing my thing.
I love that, it's proper like a mashup of like, what you say, like old school, like Nigerian artists, the Afrobeat stuff, and the real like UK stuff as well. Like that's sick. Now the name like 17, that comes from like the football shirt, the number that you wear when you're playing for Fulham FC, right?
Yeah.
I'm not, do you know what, football...
Whole nother world. I
don't know anything. I honestly don't know. I'm like, what? So what is it like? Like you said earlier, obviously you had training earlier, you're coming to radio today. Kind of like moonlighting. You're like, you know, very like multi-talented man. Like how is it like at the moment, like juggling like both things? Like when do you fit in studio time?
It's easy because like footballers, depends what level you are. You have a lot of time.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of time. Training's done. I have the whole afternoon and evening to do something. So if I'm not too tired, I'll go studio in the evening with my boys, and I don't really see it as like work because studio's just like fun. So and the same as football, like it's fun. I don't see it as work. So
We need your life, man.
I mean, you don't even know about football, so I'm not sure you wouldn't have that life. But it is fun. I enjoy it. I really do.
Is there like, are you kind of like freestyling in the change room, or you kind of like completely keep it separate?
I have a lot of unreleased songs. I'll probably send it to a few of the boys just to get their review and their opinion. Like, yeah, that's a vibe. I'll go to physio room, go to the gym. Next thing you know, it's on the speakers. So like, for example, Hop Out has been blasting out in the gym for the past 3 months. And my boys will be saying, put it out. It's coming out. So yeah, no, my teammates support me as well.
That's mad, you know, because like I've seen, like when I was like preparing for this, obviously I'm looking at like, you know, like footballers like in the change room. It looks like a vibe. Do you know what I mean? And even you saying that like, they've been playing Hop Out as you're like in the gym and all that kind of stuff, like they're gassing you to release it. I think that's so sick, you know.
No, it's nice. It's nice to have the support of someone that you like your team. I see them every day, so it's nice. It's nice that they support what I'm doing.
That's mad. Is there anyone like in the locker room or like when you're training that you'd like to like collaborate on like an unofficial track with, or you're like they'd be sick? I want to actually get them in the studio.
I mean, not that I know of. I mean, obviously, like I've seen they can like sing along other people's lyrics.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'll probably say Calvin Bass. He said he wants someone to ghostwrite for him. So maybe me or the guy in green can help him.
Help him do the music. I like that, you know. Get everyone together. It's like I like the way you said as well. They're good at singing other people's songs.
Very good at that.
You're a bit of a Simon Cowell because you're basically saying like, maybe your pen game isn't there.
Yeah. They can say that themselves.
Yeah.
Not you drawing them up. They can openly confess that they can't get me, they can't write.
Obviously, we've just heard Hop Out. It's the homegrown track of the week. It's setting my vibe for this summer. I mean, I was saying London summer, you said a Dubai summer, so we're in different places in life, but it's fine.
Summer's a summer, bro.
Summer's a summer. Listen, I think it's only right that we get to know you a little bit better. So we've got a little game of Would You Rather. So I'm going to give you some scenarios and you need to let me know which one you'd rather go with. Okay, so would you rather score a last-minute winner in the AFCON final for Nigeria or a hat-trick in the Premier League derby? Did I say the name of those things right?
Yeah, you did. You said it right. I'm going to go AFCON winner because the hat-trick, I don't know if he won. I want to win the game, so...
Oh, okay. That's very valid, very smart, man. Okay, so you're going with AFCON, okay. The next one, would you rather have someone spill juice on a brand new top, like this is a spenny top, or dirty your fresh white Air Forces?
You never said a specific colour on the top, so if it's a black tee, that's you won't be seeing, boy. Let's spill the juice. I
was meant to say fresh white top.
Yeah, you missed out that word, that fresh white. I didn't hear it. Yeah, the top. It hurts me when my crep are done. Nah, it has to be the top.
Would you rather play peak with Messi or peak with Ronaldo on your team?
I'm gonna say Messi.
As I don't know football, that's a great answer. That is a great answer. That's what I'm gonna say. Alex said it's a good answer. I'm gonna go with it. Okay, would you rather a day party or are you a nightclub guy?
Nothing beats a day party.
Yes! That's what I mean. To me, Hop Out is giving day party.
Hop Out, that's the perfect scene for a day
party, innit? Yeah. Okay, good. Honestly, I feel like I'm too old for nightclubs. I can't do it.
Nah, it depends on your vibe. Like, if you have good peoples around you, like the guy in the green is a good person to go out.
You're really drawing out your friends.
I have to. But yeah, it depends on the people you're with.
Would you rather have one job for the rest of your life? Would you rather music or football? Which is the one job you would like to have?
It's gonna be football. Football's got me to where I am, so it has to be football.
Do you know what? I respect that because I thought he was going to say music.
Nah.
And then I would have been like, sir, your boss is watching.
Yeah, no, trust me, I'm new to train still.
Yeah. Would you rather collab with Wizkid or Burna Boy?
Oh, Wizkid or Burna Boy. Wizkid or Burna Boy, you put me on. hardest one I've had.
That's the hardest one.
I think right now, I would like to work with Burna Boy.
Good answer. Do you know, the drone makes it a lot more stressful, isn't it?
It does. That
Like-
music, the suspense.
I'm there like, oh gosh, looking deep into my soul. Would you rather, this is quite deep actually, would you rather forget your favourite memories or never be able to make new ones?
Oh my God. No, forget my memories. I like making new memories, even though, will I be able to remember them again, or?
No, you're just constantly making new memories.
Yeah, keep making new memories. Yeah, keep on vibing.
I love it, man. You need to have vibe tattooed on your face. Just a vibe. Okay, last one. Okay. Would you rather turn up in Nigeria for Christmas or summer in London?
Nigeria for Christmas. I ain't done it yet.
You haven't done it yet.
Because I'm always playing football. The football schedule is always hectic.
Isn't it off around Christmas time?
Nope. You'll be working Christmas Day. I'm playing Boxing Day.
See, that's why I don't know. Yeah. So when do you break? Summer?
Summer. And we only get like, if you're lucky,
sense.
4 weeks.
Do you know what? Most jobs have 25 days a year. Right, listen, the last one is... Would you rather hop out with Ramz or Odumodublvck?
Only one?
Yes, only one!
Hey! I'm sorry. I've made a song with Odumodu before, so I'm going to say I'd rather Ramz. I'm sorry, man. Sorry, Odumodu, bro. But we'll do a song again, though.
Honestly, Alex, thank you so much for stopping by. I feel like I put you on the spot with those.
Yo, the pressure.
The music made it 10 times worse, honestly. I'm like, oh God, I feel stressed for you. Is there anything we need to be listening, looking out for coming up in the future from you?
There's stuff in the works. There's so many unreleased songs. I might be collabing with some people in the future. Maybe working on a project like an EP album. Who knows? But
it's having a vibe.
Just stay tuned. Trust me, there's more to come.
Thank you so much, Alex, for coming down. Bye.
Thank you.